Meditation 1. Wildness. Whatever you have done or do right now is not present. As you listen to these words, your career, family, interests, views, beliefs, clothes, traits, physical features have little or no immediate relevance. If you are sitting on your own, the aforementioned aspects of your life are mostly just thoughts. Allow yourself to let them be nothing more than thoughts. In other words, let them be on the back burner throughout this meditation. We are not dismissing them, we are letting them rest. We do not need to carry them with us always. As we notice our current experience, without the need for it to affirm anything particular about ourselves, we may sense a subtle force. Even if the body is tight, the mind is tired or unclear, or the world is whatever it may be, this force glows beneath. It is not a part of the mind, body, or world. It is simply present. It simply is. Its effects may be felt in the body or mind, but its effects are not it. Notice this force like a quiet glow. This is our life force. It does not rely upon our body or mind. It is not dependent on their condition. Even if the body is tired, injured, or ill, our life force never wanes. It is prior to the body and mind. It is the recognition of our true being and the first or most primal movement of this being. From it, all existence arises. Yet, it is not grand or set at a vast distance in time and space. It is the simple life force which dwells not only in the spaces between the lines of our life story, but in the story too. However, sometimes the story must have an intermission in order for it to be seen and felt. In doing so, we are feeling into that which underlies all the identities or roles we have. As we connect to, tune into, feel into this life force, we are touching the intimate source of our life. In doing so, we are allowing it to influence our body and mind. When we do what we love, follow our enthusiasm, we are letting this life force guide us. This is simple, yet may feel complex due to so many energies within us which have been used to acting, not from this simple life force energy, but for various other reasons. When we do what we love, this life force moves within us, confirming to us, even in just a whisper, that what we are doing is resonant with this source of our life. Perhaps our true purpose or path is not the identities, roles, or actions we have. Perhaps it is simply to allow this life force to be present throughout, so that what we do is not mistaken for who we are. Even what we truly love is only the resonance of a life force which is present prior to, during, and after that particular pursuit. Wildness is this unsullied life force. How it moves in our lives will differ from person to person. Its recognition, however, is already enough, for it reveals the source of our peace and happiness. Meditation 2, Innocence. Again, whatever you have done or do while you are reading this is not present. The doing which occurs throughout your days right now is of little or no relevance. It exists only as thoughts. While you are reading this meditation, let those things be noticed as nothing more than thoughts. Let them be on the back burner throughout this meditation. We are not dismissing them, we are letting them rest. We do not need to carry them with us always. As we notice our current experience, without the need for it to affirm any particular aspect of ourself, a space or presence may reveal itself, if only in the faint background, a sense of simply being, not of being anything in particular. While thoughts, feelings, actions may occur, without our total absorption in them, we notice that they are all backdropped by being. Whatever we do, whatever identity we have, whatever main themes run through our lives, they are possible only because being was. More accurately, because being is. As all the things we have gathered are left to be in the simplicity of this current experience, we do not need to evoke being. Being is already present. As we allow this being to be noticed, to shine forth into experience, to simply be, it influences the experience itself. After all, the experience is made of it. This is simple, yet it may feel strange, empty, or even scary. It can reveal feelings which were covered over by other thoughts and feelings. It can appear too still in comparison to the stream of mind, body, and world. Being is not the absence of experience, it is the source of experience. When we do what we love, there is harmony between experience and being. They no longer appear as distinct as they once did. This is how being, ironically, can allow for the greatest movement in our lives. As our activities, careers, relationships, identities, thoughts, feelings, desires, all come and go, express and play, even as we do this meditation, this being remains. It is the background to all these expressions of life, and it is what gives them their substance. It is why we feel that it is always I who has passed through the passage of our life, even as everything changes. We feel it is I who has been present for those changes. This being is not an aspect of the mind, body, or world. Therefore, it is not subject to their temporal and finite qualities. It is eternal. This eternal being is our innocence. It is untouched by every experience we ever have. It is simple, intimate, and present. As we notice this, that which we gather is allowed to rest and be stripped of all those aspects which refer to a temporal and finite mind, body, or world. Being begins to move in us. How it moves in our lives will differ from person to person. Its recognition, however, is already enough, for it reveals the source of our peace and happiness.